In the second subtask of the log file parser project, we're going to be working on the view logs, that is the second function. So in the previous subtask, we generated the logs randomly, and now we're going to view all the logs present in the logs text file. So let's look at the objectives. We have to update the view logs function. It should achieve the following. We should be able to read the contents of the log.txt using file.readAllLines. So basically file.readAllLines is going to read every line present in the log file and is going to convert it into an array of strings. That is, each string will be a log line. And if the log file is empty, that is, there are no logs that have been generated, we're going to give out a message saying no logs found, or else we're going to print out all the logs in a clean and readable format. And here we have our expected output. Coming to the code, we have our imports over here. So let's look at the function for this particular subtask, that is view logs. So here we have a try and catch block over here. So in Java, this is how we are going to handle errors using try and catch block. That is, we're going to try whatever code is present in the try block, and in case we get an error, we're going to use the catch block to handle the error. So we're going to try this particular code. So in the try block, first we're going to initialize a new dynamic array of strings called logs. And over here we are given files.readAllLines paths.get log file. So basically in this line, we are getting the path at which the log file is present, which we are given over here. And after getting the actual path at which the file is present, that is, after actually opening the file, we're going to use files.readAllLines to convert it into an array of strings. That is, each line will be an element in the array of strings. And if logs.size is equal to 0, that is, if the logs text file is empty, then we're going to print out no logs found and return from the function. Or else we're going to print out log entries, and then we're going to iterate through every single log present in the log text file so that we can print it out. So we're going to print out logs.getI. So what logs.getI does is, let's say we consider the first iteration where I equal to 0. So logs.getI is going to get the first log, and then we're going to print it out. After that, in the second iteration, I will be 1, and then we'll print out the next log line. Similarly, we're going to print out every log line present in the log file, and in case we catch an error, then we're going to print out error reading the log file. Now the main function is exactly the same. So let me generate 2 new log entries. So I've generated successfully. Let me view those logs. So you can confirm it is random by saying that our levels and messages are different in both the logs. Let's just submit this code once. So I passed both the test cases. Let's move on to the next subtask.